Okay, go live on that. I need to verify. Okay. Cool. Fast and responsive. Ho ho ho, we got the first people coming in. Ho ho. Alright. My gloves on. I only have about 40 minutes until I have to jump in with somebody else on a different game. Alright. Bam, bam. Choo, 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 choo. Alright, we in the Viper. I want to use the fucking AMG is what I should be using. Yes! Greeting fellow racists. I love it. Let's do this shit. Hey, yo! Why did it totally go off track? I should be getting a penalty, realistically. Oh! Ah, that's so funny. Where are my tire temps at? Oh, fuck it. Turn, motherfucker! There we go. Boy. Here we go. Oh no. God damn. And that's how we fuck shit up. I'm gonna get people's way. Damn. Physics are different. Nah, I'm not gonna start the race yet. Yeah, 128, son. Needed a max lap. God, laps. I don't know what the fuck that means. Ah, God damn. That's what happens when you jump from different physics. Oh man, I was just on iRacing. It's not good. Alright, let's do this. What the fuck? Yeah, I'll give these guys some time. Point of view with that wheel. Oh, shit! Ah, shit, I'm gonna trouble track. I'm gonna tell him, yeah. This is the only one that's fucking different in first person. Ah, fuck it. Alright, we're gonna start soon. Ah! I just don't see that you're in the stream, that's it. I'm sorry. Like, I have a little thing that tells me people are in it, but it's just not telling me for some reason. Cool. What's up, guys? Thank you for watching. So, I'm able to hit some cool times in this view. I'm able to see lines a little bit better. But, yeah. I jump over here sometimes. I've been trying to do it more. Alright, I'm about to start this race. Yeah, I jump back and forth. Just this game, I've just learned with lines. I could just see way better. So if I learn the track in third person, I know exactly where the lines are, then I could jump in the cockpit view and it just helps me so much more. I've been fucking up for the last hour because I just jumped off of iRacing onto this and the physics are different. Let's see, the times we should be hitting here, I think, is 1:27. I think it is. And I shouldn't be using this Viper right now. Racing with fellow racists. Turn, you fat bitch. Ah, god damn it, that sucks. That guy got spun out. Here we go. Piopa is in first place. Skirt, skirt, motherfucker. I hit 128. So yeah, 127. I think I should be able to hit. If people don't get in the way. Yep, there we go. Purple. 4 seconds. Yeah. We might hit it. Yeah, Lute's up there with the fast guys. Oh no, he's right here with me. What the fuck? I thought he was way up there. Turn, you fat bitch. Okay, there we go. Oh, that guy has a Skittles car. That's cool. Oh, damn, what the fuck? 124s. Way different. Yeah, we got loot in the house. He must have got a new display. Skirt! He's all drifting around. Hell yeah. $123. Hell yeah. Dirty. Okay. We'll get him. We'll get him after the race. Turn, fat bitch. Okay, there we go. Who the hell is that dude? Someone's just parked over there. I hear car sounds. Man, I wish I was in front with those dudes. I didn't get a qualified time in. Yeah. My fucking tire temps aren't showing. I wish I knew what they're at. America. Skirt. Torque. Yeah, 124. Wow. Cool. Wonder what car that guy's in. Was that him? Who is that? Yeah, we purple right now. Purple, baby. We're purple. That's what I told her. last lap. And I'm not purple anymore. Aww. Turn you fat bitch. Ooh, someone got a pen. Oh, oh, oh. Did it work? It did work. Oh, shit. It's just because of a penalty. Sorry, I'm coughing in that thing, but... Oh, that was funny. That sucks. Rock out. Alright, where are we going next? Where are we going? He left. I didn't kick him, he just left. Let's see. Just want to check with this. Quebec track. Oh god. Oh, that's so funny. Sorry, I'm laughing because we're in a league and we just did an hour and 30 minutes of the Quebec track. We're doing it. Oh shit. Let's see what loot. Loot might stay because yeah, we can hit some good times here. Change event settings. Yeah. Polyphony. What did you just say? Let me see this. Yeah. Yeah, they do. He is right. Start in 4 minutes. Trusty. Definitely a 30-second delay. Oh, with the response between what's going on here. What is going on? Why can I not see what the... There we go. I see what's going on. Okay, now I can see when people are talking. What's a 30-second delay? Yeah, Apex! Where's loot? I'm not even gonna type it out. Alright, let's get out and see what we can do here. He's worried about me. Doesn't need to be worried about me. Damn, I want to get a good lap here, though. Shit, these guys are going to be in the way. There we go. Hello.
What's up?
Hey. So, after I got off with you earlier, I just kind of like was clicking through some things, and I accidentally found vertical settings that allowed me to choose the encoder. And I actually switched that over to the same encoder as before, or as the new one. And I haven't seen if it made a difference, but I'm actually live on all.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It probably did. I guarantee you, dude, that was probably your issue.
I think so, too. Hell yeah. Some people are actually kind of like responding and looking at things, but they kind of stopped. But, yeah, this is cool.
It's weird. I don't know this track with the BOP turned on.
Oh, so it's different. Yeah, you're right.
Well, because the Viper pushes like a pig.
Yeah.
Without tuning.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you driving the Viper?
Yes. I don't think this is one of the... It's a very good car under full bop, but I don't think it's like one of the best ones. I think the Mercedes might be like one of the best ones under full bop. That's
I agree.
Front rear. Just this car, the rigidity of it is like not as rigid as other vehicles.
I like the Viper. Like I kind of have got stuck with it because for me at least, it's very entertaining to drive because it's just so dynamic of a car.
Yeah.
So I don't drive it because it's the fastest car on the track, or that it's the most competitive or has the best bop. I just drive it because I enjoy it. It's a fun car to drive fast. Like, I like the AMG. It clearly performs, and I've spent a good amount of time in that car. But it's not nearly as dynamic as the Viper is.
Interesting.
Like, in my opinion, the Viper is more difficult to drive fast, and that's what makes it fun for me. It's just more of a challenge.
Okay, I get it. But that's the thing, though. I feel like this has the most power out of any vehicle. Because any car I drive, like the Aston, anything, there's some wall it hits at some point. This thing, the torque is just so crazy. Yeah, I'm going to start this soon.
So, before you start...
Yeah?
Let me share something with you.
Yeah.
The other day, I wanted to find out, like, what is the exact optimal shifting point on this car?
Okay.
You know, because it's like, do you rev it out? Do you shift a little early? And so I did a private room at the Marina.
Okay.
And that back straightaway, I just went up and down, up and down, up and down with like very specific reference markers.
Okay.
And like I did the whole stint, I would just incrementally move like 200 RPM at a time. And what I found is that the sweet spot is actually right in the middle. You don't drive with a gauge, right? So like it's around 6,500 RPMs is the sweet spot. But what I'll tell you is when you're in, let me slow down here. When you're in fourth gear, shift right at about 116 miles an hour. And then you'll want to shift again right at about the 145, 146 mark. And I found with those shift points, I'm about 2 miles per hour faster at the end of the straightaway than I am with any other speed reference.
Okay, I totally hear what you're saying. So I almost want to test that exact theory at a different straightaway, not at Yas Marina, because I noticed exactly what I think you're mentioning. I was like, why is the RPM, why is my mile per hour falling off sooner than it was at Sarth? So I'm almost wondering if the temperature different, but this game shouldn't be that far into that, but I noticed exactly what you're talking about. I had to shift sooner to have more higher mile per hour at the end of that straight than it was at like Sarth. Why didn't you notice that at Sarth? You know?
Yeah. I didn't spend much time tuning at Sarth.
Oh, okay. I'm going to start this race, but I'm going to be doing what you're mentioning.
Yeah, let's do it. But yeah, about 116, 117, because I was revving out to about 120 before. And what I found is at 120, if I shift at 120 versus 116, I was actually a couple miles per hour slower at the end of the straightaway.
Interesting.
And then that fifth to sixth gear shift, about a $1.45. It's a good place.
Interesting. Yeah, 145 I've heard you say before. Actually, it was a Daytona I heard you say that, so I have actually used that as a reference quite a bit. And then Huge one time had a reference on something which worked quite well. Hell yeah. Guy in first is just whipping it.
I got spun.
Someone spun you?
Yeah. Not intentionally. It was just tight.
Nah. So, sadly, I'm probably only going to be on for like 30, 40 minutes because I have a friend I haven't talked to in a long time, and he messes with a set of Corsa, so I was going to jump on there and talk with him for a while. But actually, I'm going to start this later, but I don't know if you'll be on.
I'll be on till probably about 1:30 or 2.
Jeez.
Dallas time.
Yeah. I'm just thinking that's late for you, because
Oh.
you don't. I feel like
No.
you don't spend a lot of time racing. Your skill is very good, but recently you've been spending more time. It seems like, or maybe you do your own personal thing, but online. You seem like you've been online a little bit more in the last like month.
Yeah, it's just what it was is I have a daughter.
Oh,
She's in middle
yeah.
school.
Yeah.
And when we were out on vacation, or when she was out of school for over Christmas and stuff,
Yeah.
like she doesn't have school the next day, right? So her and my wife want to stay up, watch movies, go do something, etc.
Yeah.
Versus when school's back in session, you know, she goes to bed at like 9 o'clock,
Yeah.
and my wife will typically go to bed about the same time that she does because she has to get up with her.
Right.
And then that's when I do a lot of my gaming. But I've normally Friday and Saturdays I'm typically late. But you're right, I do have another friend. You've seen him in a couple of our lobbies. It's a Both Feet In.
Yes, I've seen that name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like my best friend since like 1998. Like we've been friends for a really, really long time.
Cool.
But he lives in Atlanta,
Oh, okay.
and sometimes we'll just do our own thing because we like to go when I'm running with him. Like we'll just go run like 500 lobbies or 600 lobbies. Like we'll slow the pace down.
What do you mean? Oh, like PP.
Yeah, PP wise.
Oh, I get it. Oh, okay.
And like there's another group that we run with sometimes, iGrip. You ever see those guys on?
I have heard that I've heard that name. Yes.
They always do like really interesting configurations. Like it'd be like, you know, 550 PP, but 2,200 pound or 2,800 pound minimum, and you know 500 horsepower maximum.
I love
And it
that
just
because it's an old school thing. It's like GT5.
Yeah.
And that's how Philo does all of his stuff. It's like this old school PP rating system.
Yeah.
That's why I'm excited
Yeah.
for this new bop. I'm wondering with this new bop if we have more power.
And then I also run. I mean, I do the GT Nova stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but there's another group I run with called Orca,
That sounds familiar.
and we do. We typically run the opposite weekends that GT Nova runs.
Interesting.
And a
Okay.
lot of time,
That's cool.
yeah. And a lot of times their races, they do a variety of races. So they'll do like one race, and you still get points, like it's a full season, right? But you're not stuck in the same car the whole time. So like sometimes it's a single make race. It might be a group 3 race. It might be a group 1 or a group 2 race or a group 4 race.
Okay.
So like each race is like distinctively different than the one before. But they only run 30-minute races. So like pit strategy is not as important.
Okay.
But they run a really cool safety car rule. So like if you you know, it's ran on the honor system, but if something happens in the field to you where a safety car should have been thrown, you call safety car, and the leader slows down, and the grid waits, and everybody gets bunched back up again, and then they do a lap, and then we go green again across the start finish line.
Really?
Yeah.
That one's called Orca?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what's cool about the safety car feature that they do is that it tends to keep the racing, you know, together. Like we really don't get spread out.
Interesting.
We can, right? Because you can go a whole race technically and not have a safety car if nobody has like a really bad off or somebody gets bumped off or something like that. But what it does is it just creates opportunities to bring the grid back together.
That's cool. Okay. What is the point? I should know this, but what is the point of a safety car? In real life, it's like when something unsafe happens or a car gets pushed off, a safety car happens because everybody has to slow down for safety, right?
No, a safety car, in its real form, its purpose, is the track is not in a safe condition for racing.
Okay.
So
like cars broke down or debris.
Maybe a car stopped in a bad spot. Maybe there's been a wreck and now there's debris on the track. You know, maybe I don't know, a billboard sign, you know, fell on the track.
Okay.
Or maybe a car busted an oil line and, you know, put 5 quarts of oil through turn 1. If the track is no longer safe for race conditions, then a safety car is called.
Okay. Interesting. Cool.
And then if the track is so bad that the race is unable to continue, then that's a red flag.
Okay.
And under red flag conditions, the race essentially comes to a stop. It's not over, it just comes to a stop. All the cars come into the pit. Basically, the red flag is in place for an undetermined period of time.
Okay.
So, right? So, like, let's say there's a really, really bad accident. Like, someone's really hurt and they need to get a helicopter on the racetrack to airlift this guy. They will red flag the race.
That makes sense. And I think there was a really bad rain that happened recently at a race where they actually red flagged it for a couple hours.
Yeah, it's common.
And there was no determination. It was like, what?
Right.
How do you not have an answer? But it made sense because they didn't know the weather.
Yeah. So a safety car is when the track is in an unsafe condition. A red flag is when the track is not. It's not possible to conduct a race on the racetrack for some reason. It could be weather related. It could be incident related. It could be that a tire barrier that needs to be in place was just knocked out.
Okay.
And needs to be repaired.
So in GT7, where would a safety car be applied? What are they trying to use a safety car for?
We typically, on the Orca racing, we use safety car. Yeah, because you're right, because the track never becomes dangerous, right? In GT7. I think they use it more, the safety car is more used as a fairness mechanism. So, like, you know, I don't know, let's say you're going through, let's say the race we just did. Let's say whoever was in 4th place had a really bad accident and, like, basically the 6 cars behind him got all fucked up because of it.
Okay.
Right? So like their race is basically done. A safety car in GT7 basically equalizes the field to kind of negate the fact that just happened. It's used to remove unfortunate situations that are, you know, that are unfair. And so the kind of re-level sets the field from a fairness perspective.
Okay, that makes sense. That's cool. I like that.
How much longer are you going to be on?
Probably for like 2 more. Someone kick. Oh shit. I saw who kicked him off track. I'm going to be on for probably another 30 minutes. I was waiting for that guy to message me, but I think it's going to be a little bit because... Oh, let me see. He did message me. I'm going to say let's do one more race and then I'm going to jump off.
Okay.
Yeah. I am probably going to say Daytona.
Cool. I like Daytona.
I do too.
It took me a while to warm up to it, but I like it. The only thing that doesn't really work, I mean, it's fine now because I'm used to it, but when you're first getting in, if you're in the VR headset, that bank at Daytona, you don't orient with the bank. It's weird.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Your horizon stays level and the bank pitches. And it throws you off at first, but yeah, it's probably that.
I'm gonna pay attention to that.
I don't even I don't even notice it anymore, but at the beginning it was really weird from a VR perspective.
People are like, no, not Daytona on the live stream. Dang, I didn't see what he said before because I had to reset my chat.
How many people are on the live stream?
Well, dang, right now it's kind of glitches out sometimes to where it doesn't tell me. But I think there's about like 4 people bouncing in and out. Yeah.
So say, because your 2 regulars, me and Nexus, are here.
Oh yeah. No, there's some other people saying some stuff, but I think that's the reason why some people are staying around is because it's not as glitchy. Before it's like I can't see what the person's doing, so it's kind of pointless to talk to the person. But I still think there's that 15-second to 20-second latency thing. So they type, and then you gotta wait like 10 seconds for it to show.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing what some controller drivers can do under full bop. Because I've seen people hit like 145 and 144 here in the Viper under full pop.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, dang, that's so hard to do on a wheel.
Dude, what Nexus does on the controller blows me away.
It blows me away because him compared to other people, they show a lot more tire wear. Like if you watch ADR Chris, I think he's on a controller. He was having huge issues with tire wear. And there was someone else that had this. What? Oh, someone took you out?
No, we're coming out of the chicane. Like, I'm much faster than the guy in front of me. And I went to go around the outside and he like rammed me into the wall.
You gotta ask to pass.
Alright, kick this guy out.
Okay.
It's the hate diamonds, and he just did it again. Yeah, basically he's blocked. We're not racing. This is a practice session.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get rid of him.
I'm just gonna kind of say that this is the last race. Oh shit. There we go. Okay. So 6 minutes. Yeah, I knew I was going to jump on with him, but I kind of wanted to do all this so I could go back and look at these videos and kind of be like, okay, was it glitching here? And was there latency issues with the audio?
And what are you guys playing? Assetto Corsa?
Yeah. He's somebody who I went to school with him in like middle school, and then didn't see him for years, and then went to like a trade school like in a way different county, and he ended up being there, and it was like, oh, that's cool, but he was doing something totally different. And then all of a sudden he falls into aviation, and it's like, that's what I do. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to get a aviation license and things like that, and he's not in the same company I'm in. He's doing this on his own. So it's like, that's impressive to me, because in order to get your AMP license on your own, it's a lot of time and money spent out of your own on your own, rather than like Boeing, they actually help pay for it, and you could do it in half the time. Or military, it's the same way. So man, yeah, I just want to kind of catch up with him, because it's like, man, good job. And he's like, I have a steering wheel and all that. So I was like, oh, cool.
What do you do at Boeing?
I installed the wings and landing gear on the 737. Yeah.
Do you just work, or is it a hobby of yours? Like, do you have a private license or anything?
No. That's where I don't really want to do that as a private thing, because so before Boeing, and still now as a hobby, I'm an auto mechanic. I mess with cars a lot. And yeah, I live, the property I'm at has like 50, 60 vehicles on it, and we mess with them all the time. And so that's a hobby. And I love what I do in aviation because I do the same thing. I put the plane together, drill holes, put fasteners in, do all that stuff, and I help other people with their things. I don't want to start doing it outside of work because then it'll start being work and not a hobby, you know? And in order to do work outside of like Boeing, you have to have certifications, licenses, and like the AMP license. So it's good money, but it's a lot more time spent. And yeah, it's what I do right now. I do 12-hour days majority of the time. So it's like I get good money. What? Yeah.
How many days a week?
5 days a week. Saturday and Sunday, I'm off. So I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll get off here at 12, go to sleep, and wake up at 2, and then go to work. But I've been doing it for like 10 years, and I'm actually I'm not a team lead anymore, but I'm kind of a over bar where if people don't show up, I do their job pretty much. But then when they don't show up, or when those people do show up and I'm doing nothing, I'm out helping other people, and it's all simple stuff. It's not major structure work. It's like removing a screw with a easy out and things like that. I do a lot of like 1/2-inch holes and putting fasteners in, high torque, seal, things like that.
What kind of cars you like to work on?
Everything, to tell you the truth. The only thing I can't do is paint. But yeah, I started with JDM cars. My first car is actually a supercharged 4-door 96 Honda Civic. But I went and got a 2000 SI. That's why my name is Toda EBP EM1. Because EBP EM1 is the blue 2000 Civic Si. Well, I got that a year after my first car, and I still have it till today. I love that car. It came with a dual cam. I turboed it. I've had like 7 engines in that thing.
Is that the 8,000 RPM version?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
But it's not too crazy. It's not like the Type R engine, but it goes up there.
And so my friend that I told you both feet in.
Yes.
When I met him, that's the car that he had.
Oh,
it was a blue one.
Oh, cool. So B16A2 or the B16A engine.
And we lived in Ohio at the time, and he moved to Atlanta, which is where he lives now.
Yeah.
And when he moved to Atlanta, about a year after he moved there, it got stolen.
Yeah, I believe it. Yep. Yeah.
And then I like to work on cars too. I used to have so like my first car.
Oh, you have videos on your YouTube. Yeah, you have BMW. Some. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So tell me.
Yeah. So that BMW you saw in the video, that was a BMW M Coupe.
Cool.
So I had 1,100 miles on it, right? And I put a Rotrex centrifugal supercharger on it.
Yes.
Put a new fuel system on it, 36-pound fuel injectors. I took an intercooler off of a Saab Viggen, and which worked just fine. I paid someone else to do the software tuning, and that was a fun car. My very first car, my family, my parents were not exactly very well off, and so I was in Houston, Texas. That's where I grew up. And a friend of mine, his dad owned a salvage yard, right? Mm-hmm. And his dad was like, hey, I'll tell you what, anything on that side of the fence, you can do whatever you want, man. If you can put something together, if you can figure something out, you can have it. It's all you. But you can't do anything on this side of the fence. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So I found a 1966 Mustang that needed quite a bit of work.
Oh,
it didn't
cool.
have a motor in it. And so I took the Mustang and I did I learned how to do, I was 16 years old, dude. I learned how to do fiberglass. I learned how to do Bondo.
Whoa, that's cool.
Basically painted that body all up, took it down to Mako, got a $300 paint job on it, and it looked fine, it was good. And then in that salvage yard, I found a 1974 Ford pickup F-150, and it had a 351 Windsor engine in it.
Cool.
So I put with a C4 transmission. So I pulled the Windsor out, and basically, you know, there's no internet at the time, so I'm like buying or renting books at the library, learning how to tear down motors, and tore it down to the short block and put all new head gaskets and everything in it. You know, it's a push rod motor. It wasn't too complicated.
Yeah.
Tuning the carburetor on it was probably the hardest part.
I imagine.
Had a Holly 500 two-barrel carburetor, because on the Ford V8s at that period, the Windsor motor only came in a 2-barrel version. If you wanted a 4-barrel version, you had to get the big block, was the Cleveland V8. Anyways, I put that engine together, and then I needed a rear end, right? And so I found a 1963 Ford Fairlane that was wrecked in the front, but the rear end was still good. So I pulled the rear end out of that car. So now I had a drivetrain, I had a rear end, I had a body. It was painted, it was all good to go. Except I was young and stupid, and I didn't quite understand the concept of gear ratios yet.
Mm-hmm.
And that Ford Fairlane rear end had a 290 gear in it. And that 290 gear, combined with the C4 transmission that I pulled out of that 74 Ford pickup, the result was that fucking Mustang would do 0 to 60 in first gear.
Ooh. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's a long first gear.
Yeah, it was.
Jeez.
Well, that transmission was designed more for like a 373 rear end or a 410 rear end.
I'm going to start this race real quick.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I should know more about the Ford engines, because we have probably about 25 different Ford trucks, and Lincoln, or we have like a couple, not the same year, but Lincoln Continentals and Ford T-Birds, and so my dad's really into like Ford shit, and ranging from 92 to like 98. So there's a couple of those Cleveland engines here. And those, like, we have international engines, pretty much every single size we have, even the diesel ones. I think we have a 7.5 at one point. I was like, God damn.
I'm gonna try and beat Nexus here. He's gonna beat me, I know he is.
Nexus just commented on my YouTube under a weird name. I thought it was someone else, and then he's like, nope, this is Nexus. I was like, ah, shit. God damn. Got a bunch of fast people here.
Where are you at?
I am 6th place. I'm right behind Loot. I'm with you guys. Damn. Loot went off track. This thing has so much torque. Just catching up to people like nothing. We hit the wall. Are you talking about the audio, Rusty, or are you talking about just... Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you're saying. Delay. Thanks for saying something, Rusty. That helps. All of it? Okay, alright. Thank you so much. I'm actually going to be trying to fix that stuff here soon, because that's why I have to get off, is I'm going to be checking all that. Thanks for saying something. Trying to make it better. Ooh, perfect. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you so much. So, you're saying that it's almost like 17 seconds behind, but let's just say you weren't in the same room as me or watching the game.
No!
On your PlayStation.
God damn it. I fucking spun it.
Oh. Hey, Apex.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was on mute because someone was commenting on my YouTube. I think I know what he's saying, but he's saying that he's noticing that the stream has like a 17-second delay. But I think what he's saying is that versus him watching me drive. I totally swerved out of line. I think he's watching me drive, and it's not matching with what he's watching on YouTube. I think that's what he's talking about. Okay, I get what it... Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He said if he's not racing with me, it's perfectly fine. But if he's racing with me, it's 17 seconds off, which, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Between, like, what he's experiencing on the track and what he sees on the channel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Another guy said he doesn't have a delay. He's commenting through...
Yeah, I see.
GT. Interesting. I think, yeah, some people, yeah, they'll be on the game and then watching YouTube at the same time. Yeah, I think that's normal.
Oh, Dipshy's in here. I haven't seen him in a while.
It sucks I have to jump off. Man, the sky looks
I
so
wish
cool.
I wish it would allow you to like assign someone else the host.
Instead of close the room.
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean, so many other applications support that.
Yeah.
Hell, even this game does the voice chat. If the owner of the voice chat leaves the voice chat, the ownership goes to someone else.
Yes.
Like, why doesn't the fucking lobby work like that?
I do notice that these lobbies compared to other lobbies, some people will leave their stuff running. So I think that's a way to keep it clean, is because if someone was AFK and their thing shut off and then it switched to the next person, it then will last longer versus just staying on that one person, if that makes sense. Because what games used to do that? I think GTA does that, and even Assetto Corsa, where rooms will be open for days just because it keeps jumping from people that are in there.
Oh, I don't mean like auto assign it. I mean like set it up to where like you can, like whoever's the host, they have the option. They can either shut the room down or they can assign the host to someone else.
I get what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. I actually try to do streaming every day.
You said Assetto Corsa does it automatically, so the rooms will stay open because somebody will leave their login on in that room?
Yeah, like if there's 3 people and one person's the main host, if that main host leaves, it then, like just like our voice chat, where it goes, the ownership then goes to the next person or the person that's been in the room the longest, I believe.
Yeah, I could see how that could be problematic then.
Yeah.
Alright, are you shutting the stream down?
Yeah, I'm going to shut it down for a little bit. I'll be back on in probably like an hour or so. I'll send a message out and you'll see that I'm on and stuff.
Alright.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later. If you want, I don't know. Some people don't want to use my name, but you can take my settings if you want. Or you're already left. Okay, I'm going to go.
It's okay.
I will
All right, dude.
see you later.
See you, dude.
Yep, peace.
Bye.
All right, we'll be shutting this down. I didn't see if you followed me, Rusty, but if you did, if you did, that's cool. If you didn't, do it. But yeah, every day I try to for a little bit just to have something going, and I'm gonna be jumping back on a little bit later. So if you want to follow me, it should tell you a message. If not, that's totally fine. But yeah, I'll be back on in an hour. I'll see you later, man. And Brandon. I don't know why the S is there. Thank you for watching too. I'll be back on in an hour, so I'll see you later, guys. Peace.